afterwards. So let's all focus and get ready to enjoy the lovely comedy of one of my true friends. I'm so glad I haven't seen her in about a year now, and it just warms my heart that she's here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, let's blow the roof off for two, everybody. Two!
Thank you, Robert. Thank you. Hi, everybody. This is my first time here.
Hi!
So it's a new year, so I figured this is a good time for first. It's my first time performing where everybody else is on stage and at the bar at the same time. So I'm pretty excited. I've seen some guys drinking pitchers of beer from the pitcher itself. And I've never seen that before, and I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I got married this year too. That was the first time. Oh, thank you. That's very nice. I got married on the 1st of the year. I married a very nice man, because I'm weird and stuff. I like nice guys. Just go on. Yeah, I love him. I love him like how I love America. No matter what. No matter what happens. I love him. We're in this thing together. I don't always agree with what some Americans say, but we're in this together. I love America. We got a lot of firsts coming up for all of us together. You know, we all have to go through all this stuff together, and we're going to have our first white president in a long time. It's been a while, and I don't know, I feel good. I feel like it says about America that we are rebels. We are total rebels, because we all know the old adage, once you go black, you don't go back. But we're rebels. We said, we're going back. We're going to go all the way back. All the way to the beginning, the square one, the Genesis. Because we're rebels. It got me, marriage got me thinking, I don't know, I'm just butterflies or something. I just feel good. I just want to enjoy my life. And I'm joking, you know, I got married for the first time this year, but it's the last time too. I've been to be with him forever. And so that got me thinking, maybe this is the first time and the last time that Donald Trump's going to be president. And maybe it's because people aren't going to want to vote for him anymore. Or maybe it's because he's just never going to leave. He might just want to stay there, change the law. Or maybe it's the last time because we're all going to die under his evil rule. I don't know. But amidst all this, there is a message of hope. And the message comes from a little movie called Rogue One. And that message of hope, that despite anything that happens, is to have hope. Because, you know, when the times are difficult and trying to make you angry or trying to make you scared, the most rebellious thing you can do is be hopeful and enjoy your life anyways. Try to have a good time. Well, I had a good time tonight, and that's all I really wanted to say. Thank you so much, Robert. Thank you.
I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for the opportunity to let me be here. I drove 6 hours to get here today.
Whoa!
So, thank you. Actually, my husband drove. But, I just in town for a couple of days, and I thought that the Tao Comedy Show might be a place that might be welcoming to me. So, 6 hours, you know. Maybe that's sad. I have to drive 6 hours to feel like I might be welcome somewhere. I do feel like it's a pretty nice place, so I'm very happy to be here. Sorry, I'm just a little bit nervous. I haven't been back out for like 3 months, so this is my first time out back again. And my ears haven't popped yet from the ride over, so it's kind of different for me. Yeah, it's just been 3 months, and I'm just trying to come back, and trying, I'm sorry, I'm just real scared sometimes. I forgot the train of thought too. I've been here before, but they didn't let me up last time, because it was just an all-girls night only, because I brought my husband. But it was kind of a confusing feeling because I didn't know how to feel. I wanted to come, and I thought, well, for once discrimination is working in my favor, so it's hard to want to deny that. But I feel like I could, when I heard they had things just for women, it was really surprising to me. And I thought, wow, this must be what white privilege feels like. It's just wonderful to have opportunities. But I still have to say I think discrimination is probably wrong. I think all-inclusiveness is probably good for everybody. I mean, it's just my theory. I haven't seen it in action, you know, people of their racism. But it's just my theory. Forgot all this I was going to say. I like a lot of things that I can't help about myself. Like, I like kung fu movies.
Yeah.
Thank you. They're nice. I can't help it. I like kung fu movies. I like Kung Fu Panda movies a lot. My favorite, number 1 and number 3, my favorite ones. I think that some turtles are very wise, and you should listen to them. Just don't discriminate. You never know where it might come from. You know, and I think it's, good to have a place all for women, but I don't, my husband's a really nice guy. It sounds weird. I guess everybody's got their weird fetish, but I just watch nice guys a lot, and he's real nice, so it's too bad when a couple of bad hombres ruin it for everybody, right? I mean, they're not all the same. Just like, all white people aren't bad. There's a couple good ones, and they're real nice. Yeah, they're like unicorns, They're rare, but they're real, they exist. And they're really nice when you meet them, and it's a nice surprise. So you give everybody a chance, And so, I just feel like people should do whatever they want to do. Okay, I have a joke. I did think of a joke. I have a joke, and because I got married recently, and got married in January, and so... Okay, so what does a melon say to a proposal?
What?
Thank you. I can't elope. As far as I know, that's my own joke. And I actually don't agree with that joke at all. It's very negative. I think can't elope is a very negative word. Why? You can elope. Because you should do whatever you want to do. You should be free. You should live it up. Do whatever you want. Wear the fedora. Do what you want to do. Who cares? Everyone's different. It's not, I'm tired of the baseball caps sometimes. Have some freedom. Anyway, I don't want to take up everyone's time. Thank you so much for letting me be here.
Didn't know you were a woman. Sorry. Go ahead.
I actually don't believe that comedy should be a competition, but
Wrong!
I wanted the stage time anyways because I traveled 400 miles to be here today.
Where are you from?
I traveled from Sacramento because I actually believe it's a privilege to be here. And also because after doing comedy for 5 years at home, I've burned a lot of bridges, so I just had to venture out a little bit. Well, go ahead and do your thing. Thanks.
Oh, that was great. We remember you. You were great. If you want another joke, just get in the back of the line.
Here we are in Greece. In Greece. Here we are. This is it. Isn't it beautiful?
My name's Tu. This is my first time here at the Meltdown Comics. I was excited to be here because I like comic book shops a lot. I also feel like I can be among my fellow mutants. But it seems like there's a few murderers and racists in the room as well. That's okay. That's okay. Welcome to everyone. I do believe in mutants. They have my full support. But, I don't necessarily believe in radioactive spiders or green ooze, that kind of stuff. That's just like fun stuff, But I think mutation is going to be more evolutionary. And it's already taking place now. Since the rise of the machines, also known as iPhones, our children have been raised by little tiny screens. And so studies are showing that they're all going cross-eyed. Which means that the future will be a race of mutated cyclops, or cyclopses, or cyclones. I think that's pretty cool. And I just was here for the first time, and when I saw the mascot for the Meltdown, I was like, oh, that's a really cute alien. But now I'm wondering if it's just a super evolved human. He's short, and he's got one eye, and he's got a tripod. And I feel like I've been mutating too. I feel like as I get older, I'm mutating. And we're all mutating. I've been sprouting these mutant white hairs out of my head. And I did want to be like Rogue, so I guess I kind of got what I asked for. It's not exactly what I meant, but I'll take it. And I feel like I'd just be lucky to keep evolving and maybe one day have Storm's hair. She had really cool hair. Maybe the mohawk. But I'm real glad that I got to be here with you guys. And I think that even though changing is really scary sometimes, it's really important to be at peace with yourself and with other people and other mutants and robots, aliens, and all of them. Because if we don't, then we'll have to face the apocalypse and all the sentinels and everything. It's not going to be a pretty sight. So wish well for everyone. Thank you very much.
Where are you from?
Sacramento.
Sacramento. Yeah. Woo! Sacramento. We're gonna get some Sacramento comedy. So bring her up.
All right, let's give a warm welcome to our Sacktown friend here. Please welcome Tu.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm just visiting from out of town. I've never been here before. Rick invited me to be here today, so I'm really happy about that. So I'm just discovering that this is a place for improv. I've never done any type of improv sketch group stuff, but I was hoping to come in here and be with you guys and improv myself. Self-improvement. I think Rick is really
today. We don't even know each other. We met today at another show. I didn't even do well there, so he's just a risk taker, you know? And I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, so improv. Yeah, but even though I just met him today and he said, well, we'll just go down this alley and it's right down there. I said, you know, Rick seems like a really nice guy and I bet he hangs out with a lot of nice people too, so I'm sure it would be a great alley to go down and have a good time. And I was right, everyone here seems really nice. I appreciate it a lot. So yeah, I need help with this improv. I don't know where to start. I just got here from Sacramento. I'm just in town for a couple of days. We're trying to come back now and then to be here in the LA scene with all the artists and everybody's so, it's amazing. It's just great to be here and alive despite everything. I'm kind of surprised because there's a lot of really nice white people here. Really nice white girls and white guys. It's like a dream. It's like La La Land. Yeah, I've not seen that movie because it's not free at the library yet. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. So what should I do? Not really want to waste anyone's time. Maybe I should get thanks, Rick. Thank you for letting me be here on this with you guys. This is really great. It's really cool. I can't wait to see the rest of you guys do your thing too.
Ladies and gentlemen, a lovely young talent. She came all the way from Sacramento with her beautiful husband. Please welcome to stage 2, everybody. 2.
Thank you. I don't really deserve to be here, but I'm very thankful. I didn't really expect to get up really. But I'm really glad that they felt sorry for me and let me up. I wasn't expecting that, you know. I heard a lot of things about Los Angeles. But I didn't have to kiss up to anyone or degrade myself in any way to be here. And I think that takes a lot of integrity, and it was very unexpected. I've been watching some movies. I watched something called Hail Caesar and Food Fight and Tropic Thunder. I have a lot of time to watch movies. And all those movies were very educational. But kind of depressing because what they say about people sometimes. But it hasn't really been true. I think this is a really great place, and I like LA a lot. And I'm real thankful you all let me up. But I was here a few weeks ago, and I saw a woman get purse snatched outside of a bank. And I just think that's kind of sad. That's kind of sad. You can't steal from a little old lady. That's like snatching candy from a little old lady. It's too easy. But I live in Sacramento, and the bank outside my house got robbed too. But they didn't rob a little old lady, they robbed the whole bank. So I just thought that was more of a nobler approach. And I appreciate that kind of thing. I had some thoughts on Donald Trump. I think people need to lay off of him a little bit. The man's under a lot of stress, you know? Just have a little empathy. And I swear it's like the very same people that always criticize him for having a thin skin are always criticizing him for having a thin skin. And he's sensitive. And, you know, lay off him a little. It's like, okay, he's gonna go golfing sometimes. But just
that's a pretty healthy way of dealing with stress. At least he's not doing the coke anymore. At least I don't think he's doing the coke. But he is always talking about stamina. And he's like 90 years old. So maybe he's still doing the coke. But just go easy on him. It's a tough job. And, well, that's all I had to say.
Two, everybody, two! I don't talk to you guys like real people. We're all in this together.
In the meantime, let's fucking welcome to the stage right now a very funny lady. Welcome to the stage, two guys, two. Woo! Yes. Woo!
Yeah, screen works.
Hi. Someone's going to the bathroom, and I get to go right before you, so I'm honored. It's my first time ever being here. I had kind of a hard time finding the place because it was described as a theater. You should call it the fourth hole in the wall. But I love a place that's a hole in the wall. Those are always the best places. A lot of great things come out of humble places, right? Like that robot from one of those alien movies said. Big things happen with small beginnings, something like that. Anyways, I like all the comedy. Oh, welcome back. You haven't missed much. Get comfortable. I'm back, I did have kind of a hard time finding this place. I usually don't associate farmers insurance with comedy, but I guess it could be fun. I thought there was no walls. I thought it wasn't here. I couldn't find it, so I went to the cleaners next door. There's a Russian man. He had no idea what I was talking about. Never heard of the place. But then I think we were just speaking different languages too. He did not understand anything I was saying. But I am very happy to be here with you guys. It's pretty cool to be first time. Thanks for bringing all your friends. My first time meeting everybody, and just met Joe, the host. He's really cool. I enjoyed all your jokes about failure. I don't think this was the right audience for those jokes. They're young and naive and think they're not going to fail, which is stupid. Hold on to those dreams, though.
Too real.
I noticed that someone already broke the fourth wall. That is very clever, and a joke that just keeps on giving, I think. Very happy. I've been trying to stay positive as much as I can, but I follow the news, so it doesn't help. And I feel like, there was a story today about a shooting in Arkansas, I think. But there's a silver lining. It wasn't a terror attack. That's how the media reported it. There's a shooting, but it wasn't a terror attack. Just the hatred homegrown and pure. And I said, man, do they have to remind us of terror even when there isn't any terror? We're already terrified all the time. I'm turning every corner, I'm terrified, I'm nervous all the time. And then I was like, well, I don't want to blame the media. Everyone always wants to blame the media, and let's face it, it gets us nowhere at all. They just do the same thing all the time. And then I realized being a huge hypocrite, because I just mentioned terror to you guys for no good reason. We don't really need to talk about it. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I get worried about everything, and I'm worried all the time, and I really worry a lot about my kids, a lot. I worry about my kids so much, and I don't even have kids, and I have so much anxiety all the time. And I don't know, but it's supposed to be be a time for celebration because it's the 4th of July weekend. You guys are all ready to party. And I am worried. I'm so worried because what people are going to celebrate and they're just going to blow things up. Explosions. Explosions. Do we really have any reason to celebrate America right now, though, really?
No!
Not with all the horrible things I've been hearing. But I just don't think, we should celebrate the good things. There's a lot of good things. I think young people are on the right track. They're all crazy and purple hair and crazy clothes. And everybody's going to be free in the future. But I do seriously think selling fireworks is the work of the devil. And it was actually the work of the devil. They sold fireworks at Red Devil Fireworks for my house. That's not subtle at all. But it does sound like the devil's idea. This is the driest, most flammable time of year. And the devil whispers to you, blow something up. Set it all on fire. I think that should not do that. Because we know things have been going on already around here. I feel like, can we celebrate old-fashioned way, like have cake? Everybody would like cake? I would love to give you all cake. It would really hit the idea home of how that's a better, happier thing to do, but I don't have any cake money. Thank you so much for
We're going for 2, guys. God, that was great. How funny was she? All right.
Hi. Oh, please don't leave, Mom. Please. Mom, I mean, first, I'm actually grateful I don't have a white mom after everything I've heard this evening. But you denied me. So please at least just stay. I won't tell anyone you're really my mom.
Okay.
I love you, Mommy. Don't deny me.
I won't.
Hi, everybody. Thank you very much for staying. This is my second time here at the fourth wall. The first time, thank you very much. The first time was so magical, I just had to come back for all this. How could you say no to this? You guys really are a really nice bunch of people. Maybe just depressed and tired, but see, it comes off nice. So I'm so grateful. It's good to see Joe. I just met Joe. So that first time, last time, I had a real good time with you guys. I really like Joe, and I know he's white and everything, but I accept that, and I really like Joe, and I also know he's crazy. Yes. I still like him. I think he's really cool. Joe, you were talking about how you want another one of the Rage Against the Machine bands.
Yeah.
You need to be the solution that you're looking for. Okay? You gotta come up here with your Rage Against the Machine stuff, with whatever you got. You gotta do it, because that's what you want to see, right? So you gotta bring it for us, because I know you can do it. Because he's got that rock star super voice. I'm not gonna bring Joe energy. I'm so sorry. Joe is like too fun.
Do your thing too.
Well, I don't know. I'm very happy to be here. And I've just come into town, into LA, and I love seeing all the different comedians perform and learn a lot about. I think everybody in here is working on the art of comedy. Is that correct? Everyone's suffering through this, and I just respect everyone so much for it. But coming to LA, you hear a lot of things. You hear a lot of people that are just sad about their dreams dying. I hear that a lot. I feel like LA is the place you go to realize your dreams are dead. And that's just, acceptance is very important. Because it doesn't mean that you can't keep pursuing dreams, you just have to accept certain realities, that's all. Los Angeles means the angels in Spanish. I didn't even take Spanish classes, and I know that. And I bet you all know that too. Los Angeles. But everyone always says LA. So I thought, since people don't really care about Spanish, they should just change LA to Los Acceptance. Not funny, because it's too painfully true. But, well, Like, there was someone, I've just been thinking about acceptance a lot. And just trying to smile through everything anyways. A lot of people complain about getting older. Everyone's gonna get older unless you just die. It's just gonna go downwards all the time anyways. But people always complain about getting older. And someone was saying that they were really sad about being bald or going bald. And that he doesn't want to accept it. And I thought, oh man, you really should. You really just should. Because I don't think the chemical shampoo, that doesn't sound like it's a rejuvenating thing. I don't know, I think it's just false hope and they're just taking your money. And you should just accept it. And what if you found out that people were going bald because they worried so much about going bald? Would that not blow your mind? Like, if every time you worry about going bald, or is someone looking at my bald head, another hair fell out. Just don't worry about it. Accept and move on. And if they don't love you for your bald head, it's not real love. Yeah. Sorry this is taking a depressing tone. I really do feel positive. I do feel like, okay, we're going to get older. We might not achieve everything that we want, but we can have a good time here with each other. And we can still do fun things. And I still think Joe should do Rage Against the Machine music. That'd be awesome. You totally have the energy. And the guy from, I don't know. This is supposed to be a happy time, comedy night. I came here hoping to be uplifted. Someone told a story about someone committing suicide. That was hilarious. Happy to be alive. But, there's so many things that I think we worry about that I think we just don't need to worry about. I think I learn a lot about people and how strong and resilient they are. And I just wish they wouldn't worry just about the things that you can't control, that's all. And you can't control them, so just don't worry. And move on and have a good time. And share with people. I'd love to hear everyone's stories from all the different walks of life that you've been through. Accepting that I don't have that many jokes tonight, accepting everything that happened. Acceptance is great, and it's like one of the first steps towards enlightenment. And I think enlightenment is a really cheap and effective route to happiness. And we should all attempt it some more because it's cheaper and easier and we can be happy now. And I hope the best for everybody. I hope everybody just can enjoy something in their lives and be kind to each other. And thank you so much for staying with me.
So I want you guys to show her a lot of love. Start clapping your hands right now. Come on, start clapping your hands right now. Show her a lot of love. Show us every week to get a grind on. Give it up for 2, y'all.
Hi, everybody. I'm actually glad it's not too full in here today. I was a little bit nervous coming today.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
We love you. You look scared. We love you.
No, I just, I feel like I don't have any right to say anything to even one black person, so.
That was fun.
But, it's tough following the white guy. You guys love him, huh? The white guys, they always kill in a room like this. So, I'm gonna try my best.
You got it. Go, girl. You go, girl.
Thank you so much. You're so nice. No, I really don't know why I'm here. I can't make you laugh. I don't know the struggle of black people. I just know you have struggles, but I don't know more than that. So, sorry. guys to like me, please.
Yeah, we love you.
Yeah, love is even better, thank you. Because black people are the future, please take me with you. Okay? Take me, I'm scared. But I think it's gonna be good. I think everything's gonna be good. I've been learning a lot from coming here. I got a lot of friends. D, where you at, D?
Yeah.
D's my friend. I'm my friend, D. I love you.
Go buy a drink.
No, I don't have no money. I have as little money as you guys. I've been learning a lot about black people, and I'm so sorry. And you guys have it way rough. I didn't know you didn't have electricity. They're not giving you electricity. Like, man, that's messed up. I only didn't have electricity a couple times. And when I didn't have it, the whole neighborhood didn't have it because it was stormed. And the electricity come back on in like 20 minutes. I would always hope that it would happen at night so I could use candles and be fun and pretend like I live in old times. You guys probably don't know what it's like to have fun. I mean, this is my last pair of pants. I got this pair of pants. I got some pajamas and some sweats, but like buttons and real pockets, the last one. So, I'm hoping that if it rips, it'll just look fashionable. But if it rips in the rear, I don't need to borrow some money. Not everything is a fashion statement, okay? Sometimes it's a financial statement. It says, get back here, you owe us money, and that's all it is, and it's cold outside. But I've been living here in Sacramento my whole life. I was born and raised in Sacramento, been living here for 30 years, and haven't left anywhere. But shamefully, I haven't really been here except for recently. And this place has been here for 40 years. And I didn't know about it, and I didn't do anything to help them stay here for 40 years, but they welcomed me in here anyways, and I think that's very classy.
Yeah.
People always make fun of the Toucha class. I said, well, I don't want to hear you say I have a ton of class, I got all the class. I'm the classiest of the classy. That's not classy then.
All the class.
I think you gotta be humble. You gotta have a list of Toucha class. Because it's a humbler thing to say. It sounds like not enough class, but I think it's enough class. Any class is enough class. People think that class means cash. If you have cash, you got class. But I don't think that people with a lot of cash have a lot of class all the time. And people with no cash have no class. No, that's not true. Classiness is something else. And so I'm just going on a crazy rampage right now. I had a lot of fun here with you today, and I'm not going to take no more time. Thank you.
One more time for two, ladies and gentlemen, two.
Whatever you go, I'll follow you.